Welcome in to this edition of Sorgi Stories, as I, Anthony Sorgi, alongside here for this NL Central rival matchup between the Brewers and Cards here at the Sorgi Stories sports desk in Philadelphia. St. Louis, Milwaukee should be a fun one. Right now, watching the end of this St. Louis Birmingham UFL game. 30 seconds to go. St. Louis looking for a score, as this game is being nationally televised on Fox. This is 15 on me by the Bonkers Beat Club on in the background. But yeah, Cards Brewers today. I guess let's just go ahead and get into this. Starting with the Cardinals lineup. Not great, this team is offensively, but we'll go through it. Brendan Donovan, batting first in left field. He has a .217 average, a .665 OPS this season. Next is Lars Nootbaar, batting .176 in center field today. At first base, you all know who it is. It's Paul Goldschmidt, the .190 average playing first. And then third base, Nolan Arenado, .280 average, .727 OPS. So a little bit of a low OPS, but I'm liking the average for him. And then after him, it's I want to say let me check the name. I think it's Alec Burleson. Alec Burleson, .264 average, pretty good in right field. He is batting 5th. Behind the plate, it is Ivan Herrera. He is batting .239 this season. At DH, it is Matt Carpenter. He is batting .300 this season, but only a .600 OPS. Batting 8th, Nolan Gorman. He's second base today, .179 average. And batting 9th, Mason Wynn, .267 average. For the Cards on the mound, it is Kyle Gibson. This season, his ERA is a .368. Now to the crew. 23-15. Cards are 15-23 heading into this one. Brewers looking for the series win tonight. Batting first and playing second base, it's Bryce Durang. He's batting .312. Batting second and catching is, without a doubt, an all-star, William Contreras, batting .340 with a .940 OPS. Next, the shortstop, Willie Adames, batting third with a .265 average. Batting cleanup, Jake Bowers with a .224 average. He's in left field. At first base, Rhys Hoskins, batting .230 with a .793 OPS. He is batting fifth. And he's at first base. Batting sixth in right field, Sal Frelick. He has a .244 average. Gary Sanchez is batting seventh and DHing with a .217 average, but an .816 OPS. Batting eighth, also with a .218, not .217 average. It's Oliver Dawn at third base, and with a .229 average in center field, batting ninth. Blake Perkins on the bump for the crew. It's Freddie Peralta, coming off his 5-game suspension. Now to the comment section. We have Joey Foster saying, have a great show. Appreciate that, Joey. Greetings from Green Bay. Go, Pack, go. We'll be talking about some Green Bay Packers kind of news, I guess, at some point. What's up? Julian says, what's up, man? Frozen. I think you all should be able to. I don't have any connection problems, so hopefully we're good. And oh man, the Braves were 1 out away from a no-hitter, and they just lost that bid. Okay, apparently we're still frozen. Can you all hear me? As we try to work through these technical difficulties, on my end, everything's working. Okay, so you can hear me, but the screen's frozen. I'm just gonna, I guess. Is that better? Did that do anything? Because it's frozen then. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. But yeah. So hopefully that worked. But if it didn't, then sorry, I guess we'll figure this out as we go here. But yeah, so top of the first. Brewers starting off kind of guys, it seems like you're just throwing the ball around. It's 68 degrees. The roof is closed in Milwaukee. Umps behind the plate, Jim Wolf. At first, Alan Porter. At second, Sean Barber. And at third, Edwin Jimenez. And yeah, so that's what we got. And so far, we apparently have a fly out. I have not seen that on my TV yet, but I am going to. I don't know. I guess I'll just turn my camera off. Can you see that my camera's off at least? Can you see that? Because that would be my next thing. Can you tell my camera's off? Because I just turned it off a second ago. Okay, so you know it's off, but then when I turn it on, what happens? Can you see me moving my hand right now, or is it really glitchy or frozen? Let me know. I apologize for the technical difficulties here, as I don't know if my Fox feed is behind or what. This is slightly annoying. Okay, so you can't see me moving my head. Okay, so that's a camera problem. What's up, Sam? How we doing? Oh, we got Julian in here. We got Sam in here. We got people from both schools I've been at in my life. Okay, what's up, guys? And then we got Hodag, who's just, chilling, being our local Green Bay bureau reporter, as you could say. But currently waiting for my TV to like me and show me this game. I just refreshed it. Hopefully that'll work. But yeah, so Cards crew, Brewers have won the first 2 games of the series. I don't think that shocks anyone. Brewers are a much better team. Where have I seen the Brewers this year? I've seen the Brewers at Citi Field. I've seen them in Baltimore. Went to a Phils game against the White Sox. What else has happened baseball-wise? Last Saturday, went to 4 different college baseball games in 3 states in 6 hours. So that was quite fun. Hit up Penn, Villanova, Delaware, and Towson. So that's cool, I guess. Had a fun time doing that. Okay. So yeah, 2 outs for the crew. Paul Goldschmidt up now. 2-2 count to goalie. And yeah, so we have a swing and a miss. And that will send us to the middle of the first, which means that we are going to give you guys some music. So while I take a quick break, this is Tear It Down by Martin Clem on Epidemic Sound. We are now back here as it is Bryce Turang up to the plate for the Crew. 1-1 count, no out. 5 of you in here. Appreciate you all. And Turang is going to ground out to second. And we'll record the first out of the day for the Cards. Kyle Gibson on the mound. Last year he was with Baltimore. Before that he was with Philly. With the Rangers. He's been all over the place. That's what I'm essentially saying. And now in St. Louis. So I think 3.60 ERA this year. So not too shabby. Pretty decent. I think you want your guys below about a 4.30 ERA. If they're below 4.30, then they're average. They're above average, excuse me. So yeah, William Contreras up. He leads the NL in runs. He's 3rd in RBIs and 5th in average. Again, that's in the National League. Absolute beast of a catcher, without a doubt, an all-star this year. Has emerged as the Brewers' best player. Some Cards fans in attendance as usual, but Cardinals fans are absolutely classy, awesome people. Always great when interacting with them at Miller Park. And Contreras sends one deep. And that is a ground rule double for William Contreras. So he takes second base. Hit that one the left center. That's a really bad angle Fox is giving. I don't know what's wrong with their broadcast. Is there a Bally Sports one? I'll check later. I won't check right now. If there is, though. I got a protein bar right now. Chocolate chip cookie dough protein bar. Shout out to, what's the name of this brand? Zone Perfect. They make really good protein bars. The brownie batter's the best, but this is the second best kind. It's part of my breakfast every morning. Willie Adames at the plate now, batting .265 of the season, batting 3rd today. A strike that was called the ball, barely touched the zone. But still a strike. But I'll take that call for Willie. So 1-0 count, bottom of the first. 1 out. And he takes another ball. That one was outside, just a bit outside, as Bob Uecker would say. Since 2021, Willie Adames leads the league in shortstop homers. So that's pretty cool. And the pitch from Gibson is a strike. I guess he swung. I missed it. Let's see. Yeah, he chased some low garbage. But he will take. That wasn't a strike. That was absolutely low. Not even close. I don't know what the ump is thinking. Willie fouls one off. And he hits one sky high into the stands. Am I the only person who's seeing some really like a weird look of the Fox broadcast? I think I know why. It's because of the overlay of them putting the capital one ad in the background. Let me see if I'm the only person dealing with this. Willie's going to get one to short, and he is barely out. By the way, this Star Wars night in Milwaukee. Let's see if people on the internet are complaining about this. Jake Bauers now steps in with 2 outs, but a man on third. Latest. No, nothing lately. That is low. And yeah, I'm not the only one complaining. So that's just a Fox problem. So it will put me more behind. Also, drop a comment if you haven't yet. But I'm actually just going to see if there's in the Brewers broadcast feed so I can actually see it better. So it might delay the feed by a little bit, maybe 30 seconds or so, but still, you'll get the exact same reaction from me. It won't change anything, just some timing. So now we just wait to hit into the MLB app here and fix it. But yeah, Fox is having problems with their overlays, trying to get the Capital One ad in the background. It completely discolors the stadium. Okay. Currently waiting for MLB to load. Okay, I think I can watch it. So the Brewers broadcast will be better, and I'm going to actually get it set up with some certain settings that'll make it look better too. So, yeah. Okay, and it just has the Fox broadcast. Unless there is a local broadcast I can get. Let's see if there is one. Nope, there's not. That is just phenomenal. Okay, well, that sucks then. We're going to head to another ad as the bottom of the first is over. Heading to the second right here on Sorgi Stories. This is Luckily and Happily by Bagel. And we are back here on Sorgi Stories. Right now, if you're watching the Fox broadcast, you just saw some pictures of the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame and Museum in Milwaukee. Hopefully I'll get there sometime when we head back to the Brew City. Never been there. Shocking. Considering that I'm from there, but never went there. So, yeah, okay, Fox, maybe. Please tell me you fixed your problem. Please tell me you fixed it. Did he fix it? Nope, still haven't fixed it. Okay. Arenado is just going to ground one right to Freddie Peralta. And that is the first out of the inning. Yeah, I've heard about that, Hodek. And John saying, hi. Hi, John. Go Brewers. Sorry, but you're probably going to lose the series today. Ooh, Philadelphia Union are playing. I'm going to check that out. Hold on. Yeah. I'm going to stick that here on my laptop. Where do I go to get the MLB season pass? That one is going to fall foul. Nate Burleson now down 0-2 in the count with one out. He's batting .264 this year. Not too shabby. Not a great hitter, but he's good. To be average in this league, you got to be batting around 250. So happy. I mean, I'm not happy as a fan of the Brewers to see him doing super well, but I don't mind a little bit of competition. I was gonna try to watch the Union game on Apple TV. Will it let me? I have Apple TV. Do I have to buy a separate thing? Two outs now. After a out there for the Crew. Well, I mean, yeah, 2 years in a row. You guys need to just kind of blow it all up, fire your manager, all that, the whole thing. Four-seam fastball makes it an 0-1 count to Ivan Herrera. Pretty good attendance at Miller Park. Not a sellout, but pretty good. Good to see the people there. Okay. I thought that I still had a free trial, but apparently not, so we'll figure that out later. But Herrera's going to get a single there to Sal Frelick in right field. 5 of you in here. Hey, King Pookie in the chat. What's up, man? Cubs took 2 out of 3 from the Crew last weekend. I mean, not that I expected anything different. The Cubs are a really good baseball team, and I mean it's so hard to play at Wrigley. It's almost impossible to win. So pretty happy with taking 1 out of 3. See, the Cardinals just can't keep retooling though. They gotta trade Arenado. They gotta trade Goldschmidt. They gotta fire Marmol. Like they really do kind of just have to, I think, go full fire sale mode and start over. And come back in like 5 years and then maybe, yeah. But like Caleb Williams is a rookie. I know he's the number 1 pick. You can give him all the hype. He's a rookie in this league. He's not immediately going to be a top 5 quarterback. Like Jordan Love had an incredible year last year. He's an absolute beast. I don't really see. I don't really see how. I don't see the Bears beating the Packers. I think we just have the better roster, better coaching. See, he's never stepped foot on an NFL field, though. That's what you got to consider. Like, we're talking about a guy who's never stepped foot. Like, I don't care who you are. If you haven't stepped foot on an NFL field, can't. But yeah. It's. I kind of feel bad for you guys. But, like, just realize, I think the biggest thing is, like, just realize that you suck. Like, just realize it and accept it. And then it'll be easier. If you realize your team stinks, and keep your expectations down, then you're fine, right? Like, now as a Packers fan, we've been so successful that I don't have to worry about that. But Jordan Love owns the Bears. Aaron Rodgers never owned the Bears. The Packers own the Bears. We've beaten you guys 10 games straight. Like, I'm not here to argue over it anymore. I'm trying to watch a baseball game. But I'm just saying, like, we just have the better team. We just do. Like, there's no way to dispute that. I mean, I'll say the Bears have a great new stadium plan. Hope that goes through. Hopefully, when that's all finished, maybe do a video there. If we can get back to Chi-Town after that's all completed. But speaking of the Cubs, let's see how they did against the Pirates today. Last I saw, they're down 6-4 to Pittsburgh. 6-6 in a rain delay. Okay, then. How did Skeens do? That is my question. Probably a disappointing performance from him. But yes, 7 y'all in here. Drop a comment if you haven't yet. And if you have, keep commenting. Join the discussion. Continue the discussion. We're talking about all things sports here. Enjoying this beautiful evening. Let's take a look at Paul Skeens' debut today. Skeens went 4 innings, gave up 3 earned runs. That's not terrible for an MLB debut. I mean, Robert Gasser had a better one, but shout out Paul Skeens. Remember the name. Most people don't know who that is. Hodak, is that like is it in that is true? I mean, I don't know if there's like a rule against that. I wonder if Caleb Williams owns a piece of the Packers. Maybe. Who knows? But I will tell you that one of my favorite Brewers, Rhys Hoskins, up to the plate now for the Crew. Brewers winning tonight would guarantee that they keep the division lead heading into tomorrow. Not that it matters. I mean, the D-backs last year, the 6th seed, went to the World Series. Same for the Phillies the year before. But Foxville has not fixed their problems here. Yeah, our records are opposite. And Rhys Hoskins right to the center fielder there. Who was that in center field? Was that? Let's see. I thought it was Newt Bar. Yeah, Lars Newt Bar. As they're showing the stuff. Why are they showing Craig? I guess Brewers first national TV thing. I guess that's why they're showing all this stuff, but I know. Yeah, Lars Newt Bar. Good player. They're showing the Brewers offense this season. Absolute beast. Sal Frelick, 244 average. One of my favorite players. He's an absolute dog. Will be returning to his hometown of Boston for the first time as a Brewer in a couple weeks when the Brewers play at Fenway. Pat Murphy, the Brewers skipper, if you haven't paid super close attention to the Crew this year. Frelick is going to just ground it out to Gibson, and Gibson will tag him. 2 outs, bottom of the 2nd inning. Brewers dealing with a lot of injuries, and considering that they're playing really good baseball, the guys enjoying their company on the bench. And now it is Gary Sanchez up for the Crew. Absolute beast. They're showing Devin Williams. He's out, I think, until the All-Star break. So that sucks for him and for the Crew. But we've managed without him. 217 average, but an 816 OPS for Sanchez this year. And that one is way low and outside. 1-0 count and 2 outs. I'm seeing some Cardinals fans in baby blue jerseys, which are absolutely awesome jerseys, by the way. But the team won't have those for at least, I think, another month or so, because Nike is just terrible with their jerseys. Go check it out if you haven't yet. Baseball Doesn't Exist. Did a great video on just all the stuff happening in baseball recently. That was a great vid on just the chaos around the league. Gary Sanchez there took a swing and then kind of stumbled a little bit on that first strike. That one also way low and outside. The sweeper not sweeping the way that Gibson wants it to. It can't create a sweep of the Brewers this weekend. I can tell you that because the Crew already winners of 2 in this series, looking for the series win tonight. And the pitch to Sanchez. He is going to get one to third. A routine play for Arenado. And that's the end of the second. Heading to the third in Milwaukee. It is the Cards 0 and the Brewers 0 right here on Sorgi Stories. This next song is Cookies and Cream from Epidemic Sound. Back here for the third, and I apologize for being a little bit late, but we're back now. And man on, no out after a single to right field. And yeah, so last night Robert Gasser had his MLB debut and did give up a homer, but I think that might have been his only run given up. Not quite sure. Mason Wynn up now. 0-1 count to him. He swings and misses at a 93-mile-per-hour four-seam fastball for a not Willie Peralta. Freddie Peralta, wrong Peralta, who played for the Brewers. Both pitchers, but different eras of Brewers baseball. 0-2 now. And Wynn is going to get one to drop. First and second, no out here in the third. And John here in the chat talking about, where is it? Give me a moment as this loads. Cardinals not in normal Saturday jerseys, home or road. John, tell me if I gave you four, you could have 4 jerseys for the Cardinals and a City Connect. What color would the 4 jerseys be? So home, road, home alternate, road alternate, and then what color would your City Connect jersey be? Let me know. And anyone in the comments, put that in for your own team. Whatever team you like, put it in. What you think the home jersey should be, the road jersey, home alternate, road alternate, and a City Connect. What colors? Brendan Donovan up now. No out. No guys out with 2 on here. One to Donovan. That one is outside. 2-1 count. Strike 2 there on Peralta. Or on Donovan from Peralta. Excuse me. Last 11 games, Donovan batting 158 with runners in scoring position. That's not great. He will foul one off to stay alive. 2-2 count still. Okay, so White at home. Okay, so I would say I'm not a huge fan of the white. I think the cream is enough. I'd say like maybe a navy blue City Connect. I don't know. That's just a thought. Navy, I think, could look good. I'd have to think on that last one. I don't know. And Donovan does not go, so full count now. To the one person in here, appreciate you being with us. So full count, no out. Peralta, this will be his 38th pitch. And it is to Frelick, who will make a routine play. And no one will tag. So it will stay first and second, a non-productive out for the Cards. Good news for the crew. Oh, which one? Cookies and cream? I like that one. I have a lot of songs for you guys tonight. We got blues, we got rock, we got I think maybe some hip hop. I don't know. I just have a whole bunch of songs that I picked last week and would have used them if we streamed last week, but we didn't. So we're here now. Yeah, cookies and cream. Yeah, I have a long list of songs that I on like my Epidemic Sound playlist, but yeah, shout out Epidemic. It's cookies and cream ice cream is really good. Cookie dough is my favorite flavor, but cookies and cream is really good. Like I like chocolate custard, frozen custard. Chocolate's my favorite when it comes to that. 1-0 count to Newt Bar with 1 out. Lars Newt Bar represented Japan in the 2023 World Baseball Classic when his squad beat Team USA in the final in Miami. 1-1 count, 1 out, top of the third here in Milwaukee. Peralta, this will be his 41st pitch. Man, Baskin Robbins. There's one in how many were there in Milwaukee? I remember the one in Whitefish Bay. I can't remember any other ones. Swing and a miss from New Bar 2-2 count now on that nasty changeup from Peralta. Trying to think. I don't know. But I haven't had any Baskin Robbins in a hot minute, but I always got the what's it called, the rainbow. I forget the name of it. It was like rainbow. It was like orange, pink, green. It was really good. Don't know it's called rainbow if it's only 3 colors, but it's just an observation. 2 outs now. Goldie up to the plate. And they're showing Goldschmidt taking BP. I don't really know what they're talking about. Yeah, the Rainbow Sherbet. That was good. And what's this about?
He's not comfortable with his load. The rhythm with his hand.
Something about Paul Goldschmidt not liking something. I don't know. Strike one though. But yeah, that was some good stuff there at Baskin Robbins. Out here, I don't remember if it was the same way. Actually, I don't think that Baskin Robbins was in Whitefish Bay. I think it was in Bayside. Yeah, Bayside, Fox Point, that area. Near Milwaukee. 0-2 to Goldschmidt on the 97 mile per hour fastball. But yeah, out here you see a lot of Baskin Robbins Dunkin' combo stores. So get your donuts, get your ice cream, and everything in the world is good. And a swing and a miss. Heading to the middle of the third. Freddie Peralta gets out of a jam. And on Sorgi Stories, this is Salamanca by Sarah. I don't really know how to say that. Instrumentalist. Enjoy. Back here in Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn up for the crew. As we start the count 1-0. Bottom of the third, no out. Oliver Dunn, the offseason acquisition from the Phillies farm system, not directly from the Phillies, but from their system. He will take strike one. And Fox, they just had a major graphic mishap. They are struggling tonight. Okay, so it seems like they fixed the background issue. As it's 1-2 now to Dawn. But they have not fixed where you just saw like a graphic behind the pitcher's head that shouldn't have been there. Gibson, this is going to be his 31st pitch. And it's going to be a sinker that did not sink whatsoever and instead ended up almost hitting Dawn. The count is 2-2. But yeah, Oliver Dunn came over from the Reading Phils AA team and made the big league roster. And I'd say he's been okay. Good defensively. Offense, not great. Don't really know why he's getting this many ABs. I'd rather have Joey Ortiz in there every day. Almost every day, but not, every day. Adam Amin, John Smoltz, and Ken Rosenthal probably making their only trip to Milwaukee this season. Maybe they'll make another one. And Don gets one into the gap. That is at least 2 bags. And he will settle into second with a double. The Brewers getting an extra base hit. Maybe this sparks a little bit of energy for the rest of the lineup. Maybe get a run in this inning. That'd be nice. Beautiful hit there, though, by Dunn into the gap. Bounced all the way to the wall, and he hustled through first and right into second. So no out man on second, and that man is Oliver Dunn. Gibson now with 33 pitches, and Blake Perkins batting .229 on the year is the 9-hitter. He will take strike one, barely nip the zone there. A 1 count to Perkins. South Free looking Jackson Chourio hanging out. Jackson hasn't been seeing as many ABs as he did at one point this season. Pat Murphy talking there, and you see William Contreras in the background. So 0-1 to Perkins. He will take a way inside pitch. Four-seam fastball there from Gibson. Connor Dawson and Christian Yelich conversing over some sort of hitting strategy, probably, in the dugout. Yelich not starting. He got some action last night, but maybe later in the game tonight, but probably sitting him. Don't want to overuse Christian Yelich. 2-1 count to Perkins. Seeing Ollie Marmol. I don't know how this man still has a job as Cardinals manager. Shocks me. And the pitch, it is strike 2. But he has Ollie Marmol has a 179 and 183 record. He was a first-round exit in his second year, right? Yeah. And or in his first year, excuse me. First-round exit in his first year. Last year, didn't do so hot now. Here with the Cards in year 3. Ricky Weeks, the bench coach, and Pat Murphy discussing stuff, and that is not strike 3. Perkins held. And that means that he walks. So 2 on, first and second with no out. And guess who's up to the plate? It's the leadoff man, the second-year star, Bryce Terang. The catcher there tapping Terang, it looked like. And he will bunt. So first out of the inning. But now you got 2 guys in scoring position for the best hitter playing tonight in William Contreras. I see this going pretty well. Terang, oh man. Gibson got there quick. And Terang almost safe. Throw beat him by a stride. But now it's Contreras. How about, I don't know, William maybe hits a bomb here? That'd be kind of nice if he just hit one to dead center. Let's see what happens. He's 1 for 1 today. Can he get another hit? No one comes home on a pitch that went off the catcher's gear there. Everyone's staying. But a 1-0 count off that ball. Gibson with 41 pitches now through 2 1/3 innings. Contreras. And what is that? Is that strike 1? Ball 2. Ball 2. TV went out there for a second. So 2-0 now. And with runners in scoring position, Contreras is batting .463. Think about it, .463. That is absolutely insane. And that's the type of guy you want in October. And I think the Brewers are going to be in October this year as the 2 or 3 seed. Hopefully the 2 seed. That'd be kind of nice. I don't think they get the 1. I think that's the Phillies to lose. But maybe the Dodgers slow down at some point. Hopefully. Willie Adames on deck. He had a pretty clutch homer in Kansas City, to say the least. If you didn't see it, go check out that highlight when he gave the Brewers the lead in the 9th. That is going to be a walk. Bases are loaded for Willie. And that is not good news for Kyle Gibson here. Bad news, double play is possible. Good news, the bases are loaded with 1 out. And with the bases loaded, Adames hitting 125, but maybe he can up that average a little bit here. Herrera and Goldschmidt meeting there at the mound with Gibson. Holenfield coming in, and now the pitching coach there discussing strategy with him on how to pitch to Adames. By the way, Brewers in the blue hats, pinstripe jersey, pinstripe pants. The pinstripes are navy with the font Brewers across the script Brewers across the chest. And then for the Cards, they are in the normal gray road uniforms with red hats. Gray jerseys, gray pants with like the thing with the bird and then the word Cardinals and the bat. So, yeah. Bottom of the 3rd, 1 out. Bases loaded for Willie Adames. Gibson, this is going to be his 45th pitch. And it is ball 1. Outside the cutter was. Adames looking for his first hit of the day here in the 3rd. And now 2-0 to Willie after a sinker. That was outside. Willie stepping in, trying to lock in here. Gibson will step off. First disengagement of the at bat for him. Gibson the pitch. Swing and a miss on 2-0 there from Willie. He was swinging for the fences and just missed it. And lost his bat there in the process. Dropped it. Picks it back up now. Trying to, again, just really get ahead. Don't get out. Get a guy home. I like Willie's gold cleats. I'm a fan. And now 2-2. So 2-0 count turns into a 2-2 count. Not ideal for the Crew here. As that one, yeah, that was in the zone. Willie didn't love the call, but it's a fair one. So now it's 1 out, 2-2 count. That's low. Full count now. Gibson not liking what the pitcher is calling him. Catcher wants a certain pitch. He didn't like it. He liked that one, though. And it's because he made an arm swing and miss. So second strikeout of the day for Gibson. Now for the Crew, Jake Bowers, and this got a whole lot tougher because Jake Bowers can't hit it to save his life. So that's just awesome, eh? And Adames just whiffs at the 90-mile-per-hour cutter from Gibson. And now it is, Bowers. He's up for 1 today. And almost hit. Oh, did it hit him? And it did. So the Brewers get On the board with a bases loaded hit by pitch. Let's go, Crew. Let's go ahead and stick the graphic in. Yeah, that was way high and inside. Quentin Barry now talking with Jake Bauers at first base. And now it is Reese to the Hoskins up. He has a 241 average with 2 grand slams in his career and 54 bases loaded at bats. He looks at the first pitch, which was low, 1-0 to Reese. Gibson now 52 pitches through 2 2/3. And the pitch. Swing and a miss from Hoskins. And 16 balls to 10 strikes this inning for Gibson. That's not what you want to see if you're a Cardinals fan, but if you're a Brewers fan, that pitch count is going way up. And that is a huge part of winning a baseball game, is making the pitcher throw a lot of pitches but not get you out. 2-1 count now to Hoskins. Perkins taking a decent lead, as is Contreras, as is Bauers. And Hoskins will ground one to first, and that will be the end of the inning, but the Brewers get a run on the board. 1-0 Crew at the end of the third. Enjoy the Demon Smile by Martin Klein. And we are back here on Sorgi Stories as the Brewers and the Cardinals head to the fourth inning. And we just saw some video of Bob Uecker, a former Cardinal, now obviously Mr. Baseball, the legendary Brewers announcer. Of course, his legendary line, get up, get out of here, gone, for insert player name. Ricky Weeks, Ryan Braun, Christian Yelich, Jeff Jenkins, whoever you want to say. Robin Yount, Paul Molitor, etc., etc. 0-1 to Arenado. Peralta threw 3 innings, thrown 46 pitches. That was 47th right there. Now the 0-1 pitch. Arenado gets it right to Rhys Hoskins, who just had to backtrack a little bit. for the first out. He has over 100 appearances on The Tonight Show. 117 episodes of Mr. Belvedere, 297 MLB games played, and 54 seasons now as the Brewers broadcaster. What a legend Uke is. So 1 out, top of the 4th. Burleson hits one sky high to right center. And Sal Frelick has it. 2 outs for the Crew. Peralta has only thrown 3 pitches this half inning, so that's pretty good. And here we go. Let's see what happens here. So I'm guessing Uke isn't doing tonight's game, considering they keep showing a statue and not him. He does some home games, some he stays home and just chills, depending on how he's feeling that day. And that is a ball there, 1-0 count to Ivan Herrera. Number 48, the catcher for St. Louis. Let me know, is my camera frozen again there? And if it was, then just tell me. If it wasn't, then I'll turn it back on. But camera frozen, not frozen, let me know. So Peralta here through 3 2/3, 51 pitches. That's not terrible. Makes Herrera swing and miss at that one. So now 1-2 count with 2 outs. 1 strike from this half inning being over. That'd be good news for the Crew. And that is ball 2. So an even count after a 4-seam fastball from Freddie. I remember seeing Freddie's debuts on Mother's Day 2018. My dad and I were out at in a bar in Milwaukee watching that one. And he had an incredible performance. Like he is right now. So 2, it is nothing for the Cardinals on 3 hits. For the Brewers, it's 1 run on 2 hits. Now errors on either side. Heading to the middle of the 4th. We'll be back on the other side. Till then, though, this is Must Have Forgotten by Giant's Nest, provided by Epidemic Sound. back here on Sorgi Stories. Bottom fourth inning, 3-2 count, free look, now out. Sorry, my mom just got home, so she actually was at dinner with a member of the Sorgi squad. C and J, who you'll see in the chat sometimes. I went out to dinner with Crystal from C and J, so that was cool. And yeah. So seeing the stuff about Milwaukee County Stadium, Miller Park, now AmFam Field, but still to me, Miller Park. Bottom fourth one out. Kyle Gibson with 61 pitches. Yeah, navy blue I think could look good. When you look at your options, I don't want to do like 2 red jerseys, but I think blue, yellow, I don't like the idea of. That doesn't feel Cards to me, and I don't really know how you could connect that to the city. Gary Sanchez rips one foul. I thought that was fair. That's disappointing. But yeah. I don't know what other colors you could do. John, you know the Cardinals better than I do, so you could tell me if there are any other colors they could use. You don't have to just think about stuff they've colors they've used in the past. You can think of just anything that would connect to the city. So, what's the St. Louis flag colors? That would be my next question. Gary Sanchez 0-2 takes the ball. St. Louis flag, it does have some yellow, and it's Cardinals colors, essentially. So that doesn't really help anything. So I don't know. It's kind of tough. 1-2, 1 out. Sanchez 0 for 1 on the day. Gibson with 64 pitches. I'm still frozen. Okay. Well, I guess not my mic. I guess my camera just doesn't like me today. So that sucks. Yeah, that's what I found. Okay, and I saw a little bit of yellow too. Bears on the flag? I didn't see any bears on the St. Louis flag. The Missouri flag, yeah, but I was talking about the St. Louis City one. Because Missouri could, I think it could go for Kansas City and St. Louis. So that's why I said go with. Is it frozen now? Let me know if it still is, Hodag and John. 1-0 after Gary Sanchez got out. 2-0 now to Alfredon. It's so weird. This never happened before. Yeah. Yeah, the St. Louis flag is like blue, red, white, and yellow, what I saw. And 3-0 now to Alfredon. One day I might drop Cardinal City Connect. I could probably do that at some point. Yeah, but was it frozen? Like now, is it frozen or no? Or is it glitchy or like what? Let me know. 3-1 to Alfredon, who is 1 for 1 today. I have a camera that can be connected to it. I do have a camera that I can connect to it, so I won't do that tonight, but next stream I can do that. On my end, it looks good. That's why I'm confused. Is I can see myself moving, so I don't think it's my computer problem. I think it might just be a StreamYard problem. I'm not quite sure. 3-2, 2 outs to Oliver Dunn. On Fox, your commentators are Adam Amin, John Smoltz, and Ken Rosenthal. But you don't have me instead because, they're good. They're better than me, obviously. But if I were you, I'd listen to Bob Uecker. That's what I do. That's what I don't listen to the TV broadcast
if Bob Euchre's on the call. Just my opinion, though. As Ken Rosenthal is, for whatever reason, reporting on Quentin Barry, the Brewers' first base coach.
They were around the top 10 the past 3 seasons.
What are they saying? Oh, talking about stolen bases. Okay, that makes sense. So full count to Dunn. The pitch. And strike 3. That one nipped the border. Dunn didn't think so, but it was a strike, just barely. Gibson takes down Dunn, thus ending the 4th inning. We are heading to the 5th right here on Sorgi Stories. And your next song of the evening is Down For It by Got Jacks, provided by Epidemic Sound. Enjoy. We are back here on Sorgi Stories, heading to the end of the 5th now. 0-1 count to Matt Carpenter, the DH for the Cards. Jackson Johnson in the building on this wonderful Saturday evening. What is up, Jackson? Hope you are well. Good to see you in here. 1-1 now to Carpenter. And he lines one. Foul? Fair? No, it's fair. And he will settle into second base. Not going to run for third after an errant throw. Or an errant fielding. I don't really know which one it was. Seemed like maybe a little bit of both. So Carpenter with a double there to start off the inning. Hopefully that's the only hit the Cards get. Hopefully it's the only base runner as well. But Jackson, hope you're doing well. Hope everyone is doing well and having a great Saturday evening. Anthony Sorgi here with you as Cards take on the Crew. One 0 count now to Nolan Gorman, who's 1 for 1 today. Strike 1 there on a pitch right down the middle, slider. With wrist, runners in scoring position this season, Nolan Gorman is batting 192. Peralta throws a strike, swing and a miss there from Gorman. So hopefully strikeout on Peralta's 61st pitch of the day. That'd be pretty nice. Let's see what we got. That instead is a ball, so 2-2 count. John, yeah, the Blues are blue and yellow, but I don't know. I mean, I just don't want them to have the same exact colors as the Blues. I think you can incorporate some yellow into the City Connect, but also incorporate some red. I'd have to look at exactly how to do that, but I think it's pretty easily possible. Full count now after a high fastball from Freddie. Mason Wynn on deck for the Cards. He's also 1-for-1 today. Let's see, are we going to get a strikeout, walk, or are we going to keep going here? We will see a foul ball off the 4-seam fastball. So still going. The next pitch will be Peralta's 54th of the evening. And both pitchers here with 5 strikeouts. Gibson has given up 2 walks, Peralta none. 1 earned run from Gibson. 2 hits from Gibson, 4 from Peralta. Peralta threw 4 innings pitched as well as Gibson, but Peralta is now actually in the 5th, but hasn't recorded an out, so it doesn't technically count as 5 innings. Gorman staying alive after another foul ball there. Change-up slider, 4-seam fastball, 4-seam fastball, 4-seam fastball, 4-seam fastball, 4-seam fastball. Those have been the pitches, the 7 pitches so far in this at-bat. Someone steps off. Oh, and it's a pitch clock violation on Peralta. So Gorman's going to be awarded first base. Maybe? Yeah. So some confusion here. Let's see. 2-1. Yeah, that's a violation on Peralta. So now 2 on with no out. Not good news for the Crew. Pat Murphy obviously not disagreeing, seeing that the umps were right. And a bunt but foul from Wynn here. Mason Wynn, 1-for-1 with a single and third, batting .274 this year. No homers, 7 RBIs, .695 OPS. And this is a golden opportunity for the Cards to get on the board. Hopefully they don't. Maybe a double play ball here. That'd be nice. Let's see. Gonna get a bunt fair, and everyone knows he out. He's safe. Everyone advances. John, appreciate the love. Have a good night. And yeah, see you next time. Next weekend, I will probably be live. Weekend after, I for sure won't be. Got some, we'll be filming probably 2, if not 3 videos. Memorial Day weekend. Gonna be pretty fun. So I won't have any time to film. Actually, maybe we might go live. Ooh, yeah, we could technically go live. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll go live. We'll wait and see here. Probably not, though. Don't expect live Memorial Day weekend. Weekend after, though. I think he's I don't know. But yeah, and then weekend in June, 1st and 2nd, for sure. I think we'll either. But yeah, the Brewers challenging this. I think he's out. Maybe there just won't be enough evidence to overturn it. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, he looks out to me. Close, though. For sure close. Yeah, oh yeah, he's out without it out. No doubt about it, he's out. And the call stands. See, this is just wrong judgment. I mean, if you look at one of the angles, you can clearly see, the others aren't definitive, but you can clearly see that the throw beat wind. But instead it's ruled an error, not a hit. But I think New York got that one wrong. 0-1 count with the bases loaded here from Brendan Donovan. He has 1 grand slam and 8 at-bats, batting .375. Career here. Infield plays in. Donovan pops one up. Dunn has it. And that is an unproductive first out there for the Cardinals. Best case scenario for the Crew. Now you have the chance at, you have a better chance of getting out of the inning. I'll say that much. So 1 out, top of the 5th here. Lars Nootbaar up now with 1 out. He's 0 for 2 with a pop out and a strikeout. And that is it's a 1-0 count to Nootbaar. He has no grand slams, but batting .333 with the bases loaded. One now to Nootbaar. One, 2 now after a strike. Peralta with 71 pitches through 4 1/3? Yeah, 4 1/3 so far. That is low. 2-2 now. Two. Can Dunn get there? No, it's in the stands. He asks the kid if he's okay. Kid gets the ball. All good. And seems like kid's fine. So that's all that matters, right? 2-2 to Nootbaar. 1 out. Nootbaar fouls one off. And Nootbaar, that's going to be 2 runs to the Cards. 2-1. St. Louis takes the lead, and an error is going to let 2 score. Okay. 2-1. St. Louis leads. Not great news for the Crew. Not great news at all. So Goldschmidt up here with 1 out in the 5th. Man. And the pitch. Goldie fouls one off. And the fan makes the catch. The crowd applauds as the fan celebrates, as he rightfully should. And Goldschmidt swings and misses. Oh, and 2 count. And now 1-2 after a ball. So 1-2 now to Goldie. 2 in here, drop a comment if you haven't yet. And that is now 2-2 count. And a swing and a miss. 2 outs now with guys on the corners. So 2 guys on the corners here. Top of the 5th, 2 outs. And called strike 1. I agree. Barely nipped his out. And Arenado fouls 1 off. 0-2 now to him. For you in here now. Appreciate the love. Drop your thoughts in the chat on this game. Big NL Central Division matchup. Cards just took the lead, sadly. 2-1 here in the 5th. Peralta now with 83 pitches. 1-2 count to Arenado. And that's strike 3. 2 left on base for the Cards, heading to the middle of the 5th. We will take a break. Next song is When the Penny Drops by Martin Klein right here on Sorgi Stories.
Back here in the bottom of the fifth in Milwaukee, it's 2-1 Cards. Blake Perkins up to the plate. So far today, he has walked. Appreciate you all being here on this Saturday night as we watch these division rivals face off. Called strike one, big zone today. Let's just say that. It's been pretty big zone that I wouldn't quite agree with. And so 0-2 now to Perkins. And strike three, looking. Down goes Perkins. Bryce starting up now. Okay. So bottom fifth, one out for Bryce Durang. Strike one. Barely nipped the corner there. Oh, 2 now after Durang fouls one off. One out, 0-2 to Durang. 1-2 now. One out, no guys on. 79 pitches for Gibson through 4 1/3. 2 hits given up, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. And not a terrible performance so far for Kyle Gibson. I'd say pretty good. Only giving up 1 run. Fan of the first row waving to everyone at home, and that's going to be a fly out to left center. Newbar has it, 2 outs. Forgot to mention that this is the Contreras brothers face-off, Wilson and William. Since 2022, William is the best OPS, and he is second in runs in the league. What an impressive player William Contreras is. Up to the plate and after the crew. Maybe he can hit a bomb, tie this up maybe? Instead, he will take strike one. That barely hit that outside line. .81 pitches now for Kyle Gibson. Contreras swings and misses. John in the comments putting Rat Hat CD. Rat Hat. Okay. Oh, 2 outs. John, can you explain what you're trying to? I mean, good emojis. Give you that. 1-2 out to Contreras. And ball 2-2 count now. After the 81 mile per hour sweeper there from Gibson. 84 pitches for him now. This will be his 85th. Yeah, Wilson Contreras not in the lineup tonight because of Ivan Herrera playing. 2-2 out. Contreras fouls one off. Hits the net. On Tuesday, Wilson Contreras got hurt. That's not good. I didn't know that happened. And he seemed really hurt. So
First go out to Wilson Contreras. And full count now after a ball. 86 pitches for Gibson. Contreras now looking to draw Walker get on base. And the pitch. Grounded foul. Sinker there, 92 miles per hour. And the pitch, swing and a miss.
So at the end of the fifth, it's Cards 2, Brewers 1. This is like wow, right here on Sorgi Stories. We are back here in Milwaukee, top of the sixth, no out. Freddie Peralta back on the mound. That's just 85th pitch as he threw a strike to Alec Burleson, who's out for 2 today.
Burleson now hits one deep to center field. Perkins makes a running catch and saves the Brewers from giving up an extra base hit. 1 out now here in the top of the sixth. So Peralta with 86 pitches through 5 1/3. So that is 3 times 5. So 16. 86 divided by 16 is about 5 pitches in at bat. That's not terrible. Could be better, but not terrible. Avon Herrera up to the plate now, and 1-0 count after a low pitch there from Peralta. So 1-0, 1 out, and that is just a bit inside. 2-0 now. And Herrera swings and misses at another pitch. And Herrera hits one into the gap. That's going to be a single, if not a double. Actually, just a single. So not terrible. They're given up by Peralta. That was his 90th pitch. And Hobie Milner warming up in the pen. Hobie Milner, really nice guy. He gave me a ball in Philly at the bank. Citizens Bank Park, very underrated spot. Just wanted to mention that. Matt Carpenter up now, 101 out, 1 on. Right down the middle for strike one. For you in here, drop a comment. Give your thoughts on this game. Give your thoughts on sports. Give your thoughts on anything. Just don't get controversial. Don't be talking about politics, stuff like that. Don't be criticizing people's religion. Don't hate anyone. Yeah, that's about it. But give us your thoughts on stuff. Just here to have some good interactions with the Sorgi squad. 2 outs after a strikeout there from Freddie Peralta. 94th pitch that was, man. Wow. Okay, so now 2 outs, and up for the Cardinals is Nolan Gorman. Yeah, 1 for 1 on the day. He hits one deep but foul. Or no, it's fair. Herrera's coming home. The plate he is safe. 3-1 Cards. Hodag entering here, chiming in. Green Bay will be a busy city next April. I am super excited to see the draft at Lambeau. That's going to be awesome to watch. Also, how about Donald Driver? He's been running the Green Bay charity softball game that happens every year. He's passing the torch to QB1, Jordan Love, the future of the franchise. Excited to see what Love does with his foundation to run that starting next year. Shout out Donald Driver. Shout out Jordan Love. Both awesome people in the Packers organization and in the Green Bay community. 1-1 count to win. And Herrera hustled to get in there. Man on second here for win. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Two-one count now to win. That one's low, so 3-1 now. I'm excited to see what the Packers do this season. Should be a fun year for the green and gold. Really excited to see what happens. When hits it right to Perkins, that's the end of this half of the 6th. So heading to the bottom half of the inning, it's the Cards 3-1 over the Crew. This is Leave It All Over Again, instrumental, provided by Epidemic Sound on Sorgi Stories. And we are back here, bottom of the sixth, no out. Michael Ciani in center field. Lars Nootbaar moved to right here for the Cards. And Willie Adames up for the Crew. The pitch from Gibson to Adames. Adames, will it drop? Yes, it will. Willie Adames gets a hit. Maybe the start of a rally here for the Crew to make a comeback. Hopefully. That would be ideal, to say the least, if we could get that done. Get a win today and maybe sweep tomorrow. That would be that'd be fun. At least I think it would be. And that is a ball. Strike one there to Bowers, who's up to the plate now after a ball. Two 2-1 count now to Bowers after a ball. And the pitch. Well, that is way outside on an 87-mile-per-hour cutter. Gibson threw 5 innings, now into 6, but no outs scored yet. So through 5, 94 pitches. Hoskins on deck, and it looks like maybe a pinch hitter for Frelick. And Bowers will walk. So it's Reese to the Hoskins up. Mom here gives the Crew a lead. That would be ideal. So here we go. Gibson, this is going to be his 96th pitch. Hoskins, who's 0 for 2 against him today. The pitch starts off called strike. I don't know if I agree with that. As I said, big zone today. This is why we need robo-umps, folks. This is why we need robo-umps. One count to Reese Hoskins. And he looks at a strike. 1-2 count now. One, 2 to Hoskins. The pitch way inside. Almost hit him. So 2-2 count now to Reese. And that is way low. So now a 3-2 count after a pitch in the dirt. It's fool the Hoskins. No man out. And Gibson just had his 100th pitch. Sal Frelick is on deck. And pitch 101, fouled off. Okay. Pitch 102 here for Gibson. The pitch fouled off again. So we will just keep on doing this until we get a result. Either a walk, a hit, strikeout, hit by pitch, something. Error. There are a lot of possibilities. That's why I love baseball. There's so many possibilities that can come out of one pitch. Like that, another foul ball. These long counts are what real, like if you're casual, then you're kind of, or if you just don't like baseball, then you're kind of bored by these long counts. But as a baseball fan, I could not wish for anything more than a nice long count. And Hoskins will walk. Bases loaded for Sal Frelick. And here comes Ollie Marmol. So we will have a pitching change. If Fox goes to break, then we will go to break. If they don't, let's see what they do here. I don't think they will. So we'll stick around. Sal Frelick will head back into the dugout as Romero comes in. So let's see if, I don't know if Frelick is still going to keep hitting. They might bat Jackson Chourio or someone, Christian Yelich, someone else. We'll see what the strat ends up being here. But they will have a break. So pitching change here in Milwaukee. Score is still 3-1 St. Louis right here on Sorgi Stories. This is Mama's Gumbo by Will Harrison. And we are back here. Kyle Gibson's day is done. Jackson Chourio pinch hitting for Sal Frelick. What if Jackson Chourio hit a grand slam here? Imagine that moment and how awesome that would be to see. Jojo Romero, he has a 1.53 ERA in 17 games, 2 walks and 18 strikeouts on the year, and that's a strike there to Chourio. 1-1 count now.
Churio, the rookie, in 34 games, has done decently. What you'd expect out of a rookie, I'll put it at that point. He fouls one off, 1-2 count to Jackson. So 1-2. Fans in Milwaukee clapping, and that's going to be a ball. So good news for Churio there. And that is way outside. So 3-2 now, full count. Should be interesting to see what happens here. And the pitch. Fouled off. And top 5 prospects in baseball: Holiday, Churio, Skeens, Caminero, and I think that was Langford, the 5th one. And Churio just looks at strike 3. 1 out for the Crew with the bases loaded. Keep the comment section moving. Give your thoughts on baseball, sports, whatever. And Gary Sanchez takes strike 1. Career base loaded 3, 10 average, 5 grand slams. Maybe he can do another one of those today, just for the fun of it, maybe. Just an idea. Just an idea. He swings and misses. He wants it. He wants a grand slam, but he's down 2 in the count. So 0-2, 1 out. Sanchez hitting, Romero pitching. The pitch. And it hit Gary Sanchez. So another run comes home for the Crew. 3-2 now. Both runs tonight off hit by pitches. So now up to the plate for the Brewers. It is Joey Ortiz pinch hitting. Let's go Brewers. Let's go Brewers. Let's go Brewers. Joey Ortiz, what a hitter this dude is. I love the move by Pat Murphy here to pinch hit him in for Oliver Dunn. Starting off low. Base is still loaded with 1 out. Romero, for him, this will be his 12th pitch. And now 2-0 after another ball from Romero. And Ferreira taking a trip to the mound. Looked like it just quick discussion. Nothing too much. Just a quick convo with the pitcher. Just to make sure his head's right. And that is a called strike. Blue, what are we doing, man? Like, not everything's a strike now these days. Like we can't just be calling that. Like, what's wrong with you? And just like that, it's strike 2. See, this is what the problem with these umps are. This is what the problem with umps are, folks. The problem is that one strike can turn into a strikeout just because of that one. Like, it's just messed up. And just like that, Ortiz is going to pop out to Herrera, And now, 2 outs, because just of that one strike call, that just kind of caused that. Now, he still might have popped it up, but, strategy can change, whatever. Off night happens. Hopefully we'll come back, but I'm not too mad with the Crew. To be fair, though, it's hard to get me mad at them. I'm going to be the first one to support them. And if they lose, they're 162 games. You're going to have a bad night every once in a while, so no problem. Blake Perkins has 1 grand slam, 375 average career with the bases loaded. Maybe he can clutch up here. And strike 1. Okay, Blue. You go Blue? Having a hard time seeing over there or what? Oh, 2 to Perkins, 2 outs. Perkins hits the center. Okay, well, that's the end of 6, folks. Brewers put up a run, but still 3-2. I actually forgot to update the score. My bad. I'll do that now. This is Go for Gold by Spring Gang from Epidemic Sound right here on Sorgi Stories. And we are back here on Sorgi Stories. Hubby Milner in for the Crew now, trying to prevent any more runs from scoring here as we enter the 7th inning. His first pitch is a ball, 1-0 count to Brendan Donovan, the leadoff hitter for St. Louis. And see, that pitch is another ball, but it was a strike. See, I don't get this, guys. Like, the call favorment for the Cardinals I find to be absolutely insane today. Donovan, though, is going to pop one up to shallow right field. Bryce Terang has it. No problemo. Bryce Terang gets the first out. So we're seeing Paul Skeens 3 earned runs in technically 4 innings pitched. Right now, Pirates up 10-9 on the Cubs. So even if the Brewers lose, if that score holds up in Pittsburgh, the Brewers will keep their division lead. 1-0 count to Newt Bar now. That is just a bit inside. Sweep 78 miles per hour. 2-0 count out of Newt Bar. And that is a single pass to Adames. Perkins has it. Holds him the 1, so that's good news at least, but not great. Not great. Hit given up there. And Paul Skeens threw 84 pitches. 17 were over 100 miles per hour. This is a starting pitcher, folks. This isn't a reliever. This is a starting pitcher throwing that speed. I find that absolutely insane. Awesome to watch, but just think about that for a second, folks. That speed is unheard of. Absolutely unheard of. 0-2 Goldschmidt after that single. This is why, whenever Paul Skeens takes the mound, we all have to be watching because he's just a beast. That's high there. 1-2. And because we're playing the Cardinals and the ump seems to not be calling any strikes against them, it would have been, even if it was lower, it would have been a ball. But that one was way too low to be called a strike. 2-2 count on Goldie. (3-2) now, full count. 1 out. Man on first. Goldie is 0 for 3. Milner has 12 pitches. 2 you in here. Keep the convo going. Give your thoughts. Swing and a miss. Down goes Goldschmidt. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. And Goldie just whiffed. So 0-1 now to Nolan Arenado. Another great player, Arenado, is beast with Colorado. And he's been good with St. Louis. Not as good, but he's still been good. And he grounds one right to short. The Brewers get the easy out at second. Heading to the 7th inning stretch. Take me out to the ball game. I'm not going to annoy you with the rest of the song because I can't sing to save my life. Enjoy instead. Enjoy Not the One by Thomas Skildberg right here on Sorgi Stories. And we are back here. 3-2. The Cards lead the crew. Bryce Terang up for the Brewers. That is a ball outside to Terang. And the pen for the Cards is Kittredge. But Romero has 20 pitches. He can probably go a little bit longer if he has to. No out, 1-1 count. Terang drives one to left field, and Burleson makes a really good play. Dang it. Oh, no, that's Donovan. Excuse me, not Burleson. Really, Donovan? Really, dude? Come on, Brendan. You couldn't have just dropped that one for us? The Cardinals have put Brewers fans through enough pain. We don't need any more. Thank you. And Cardinals head to the pen, so another commercial break. We'll take it with them. Let's just go back to Tear It Down by Martin Klein. Start the playlist back from the top right here on Sorgi Stories. We are back here in Milwaukee as Andrew Kittredge takes over. 1 out with William Contreras up. He could tie the game with one swing, and I wouldn't mind it one bit. But instead, we get a ball to Contreras, so 1-1 count. 2 pitches thrown so far by Kittredge. As I'm talking here, currently looking at some stuff for some future videos. If anyone has me on Snapchat, if anyone from school is in here, then they can message me if they want to know. But I can give them the inside scoop. But I'm going to leave the videos as a surprise for everyone else. So 2-2 now to Contreras. That is a ball. So full count now. Adames on deck here, so maybe Contreras walks. That'd be nice. And yeah, he will. So Adames up to the plate. maybe a clutch hit from him. That'd be kind of nice. I wouldn't be complaining if that happened. Okay, Adames hits one sky high to the second baseman. And there's an out. 2 outs now. 1 man on for Jake Bauers. This is not ideal, to say the least, the situation the Brewers are in right now. I'm not loving it at all. Two outs, Bauers up, and he will take strike one. Right there on that outside border. So Brian Hudson, who's been an absolutely elite reliever so far this season. Oh, Bauers, he's going to get one through. So Contreras heads for third, and he is safe. So now the tying run 90 feet away for the Crew. This just got interesting in Milwaukee. I am quite intrigued to see what happens here. How this turns out. So 2 outs, guys on the corners. King Boogie, have you ever been to the city of Green Bay? Have you ever been there? Because Green Bay is a nice small town, and it's built on football, and it is a football fan's paradise. It is an absolutely awesome place. Just because you're a Bears fan. Because I'll be the first one to say I love the city of Chicago. Let me make that very clear. I absolutely love Chicago. I think it is an awesome place. I have an incredible amount of respect for the people of Chicago. They're awesome. Green Bay is a great city. Yeah, the Brewers might win. Let's see. Hoskins takes a 0-2 pitch for a ball. And Bauers advances to second. So now 2 guys in scoring position. So that is good news for the Crew. One, 2. And he'll take ball 2. And also, King Pookie, anytime the NFL draft is in town, it's a busy city. And it will be the busiest Green Bay will be all year. There's actually a proposal, I think, to keep bars open until what? Hodag, you might be able to tell me, like 3, 4 a.m., something like that during the draft. If that happens, that would be interesting to see what would transpire in Green Bay with all the tourists coming in town. They won't have enough hotel rooms, rally. They're going to have to use Milwaukee for some help. 3-2 count, 2 outs. Hoskins drives one deep to center. Warning track, it is a home run! Rhys Hoskins! A 3-run bomb that hit the top of the wall. Brewers lead 5-3 with 2 outs in the 7th. And Ciani, it just nipped his glove. It was so close. And I can't remember the last time a Cardinal robbed the Brewer of a homer, man. Like, think about Lorenzo Cain. That was against the Cardinals when he robbed on opening day, when he did the no. Man.
Get up, get out of here, gone. Yeah, Hodag. Yeah, 4 in, yeah. Yeah, I don't like their sports teams for the most part. I don't mind the Blackhawks. I don't mind the Fire. I don't mind the White Sox. Don't mind the Sky. Teams like that. Whatever their NWSL team is, I forget the name of them. But yeah, Reese Hoskins bombs. So 5-3 now. Churio swings and misses. So let's quickly change this graphic. Man, that's what Reese Hoskins does. We saw it in Philly. We're seeing it now in Milwaukee. He is absolutely clutch. Churio grounds one to short. That's the end of the 7th. So we will see you on the other side. It's Brewers 5, Cards 3 right here on Sorgi Stories. This, Cookies and Cream. Instrumental. Back here in the top of the 8th. No out. That's how you see it. 5. Oh, 1 down. Hudson. St. Louis playing the Cards. Great city as well. Love St. Louis. I actually like all of the NL Central cities. Pittsburgh is very underrated. That's one of my favorite spots. And then Cincy, I haven't been there in a while, but when I went, like whenever I'm there, I just like the vibe. St. Louis, again, haven't been there. Can't really remember it, but seems really cool. And then Chi-Town is one of my favorite spots to be. I like New York more than Chicago. Philly and Chicago feel kind of similar. Kind of, not really. A little bit. But Freddie Freeman starts off hot, the game off hot for the Dodgers with a homer, so they're up 1-0 on San Diego. So 1 out here in the 8th. Brian Hudson and a 0.84 ERA for the Crew. I didn't think this guy was even going to make the big league roster coming into spring training. He has been a beast. 0-1 out of Ivan Herrera. So I guess all I can really say is shout out to Ryan Hudson. That's all I can. I mean, all I can do is give him credit here. Just a bit inside, 1-1 count here. Herrera. So you foul one off. So 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 outs now. Forest Park. Yeah, that's where we went when I was 18 months old. That was the last time. That's the only time I've been in St. Louis. But Labor Day weekend 2011, I think it was. Matt Carpenter up now. And he will foul one off. 1-1 is the count. And Carpenter gets on base. Okay. I see you, Carpenter. I see you. So 2 out single for Matt Carpenter. And yeah, so 2 outs here in the 8th, and that is strike 1 to Gorman, right? Yeah. Nolan Gorman at the dish. So yeah. 0-1 to him. He's 2 for 2 today. Will he make it 3 for 3? I hope not. But he might. Who knows? We will just have to wait and see. Right, folks? And Gorman will foul that one off. 1-2 to him. And the pitch. Strike 3, Brian Hudson with a great half inning. We are heading to the bottom of the 8th. It's Brewers 5, Cards 3, right here on Sorgi Stories. This is Salamanca by Sarah, the instrumentalist.
We are back here. Brewers Cards, bottom of the 8th. The Italian won the famous racing sausage race earlier this evening, as they're showing here on Fox, which is where this game is available on TV. But game's almost over, so just keep watching this if you want some commentary. Ryan Fernandez in for St. Louis, 2.20 ERA in 12 games, 16 and a third innings pitched. And that is the second. I mean, dude, like this, I don't get this hump, man. I just don't. Like, the zone is so big. I don't get it, man. I just don't. 0-2 to Sanchez now. That is a pitch deflected off the catcher. 1-2 count. The MLB showing the back of Fernandez's jersey for some reason. I don't really know why. Fox is not the MLB, sorry. 1-2, no out. And that's Suela. So, 2-2 now. Dylan Carlson in for St. Louis. He's in center now. And 3-2, full count. And down goes Sanchez. And you can go to MLB.com/POTG if you'd like to vote Rhys Hoskins as player of the game for tonight's matchup. Joey Ortiz up now. He's going to ground one, foul. If it was fair, he would outrun him. He's a speedster. Absolute just rocket on the base paths with how fast he is. I mean, it's just insane to watch, man. He is an absolutely special talent. Brewers are extremely lucky to have him. 0-1. No, okay, Blue. I appreciate the makeup call. I'll take it. Pitch to Ortiz. He's going to get one into the gap. Joey Ortiz on base for the Crew with one out. So that's going to bring up the 9-hitter here. Blake Perkins. And yeah, just beautiful job off the glove of the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Happens. He's young. I get it. But, yeah. And Fernandez seems like he wants to pick Ortiz off here. Will it work? Probably not. But I guess he can try. And the pitch called strike. I don't know about that, Blue. Didn't look like a strike to me, bud. Maybe get your eyes checked next time. Maybe that would help you. Now it is a 1-1 count after a good ball call. One count, one out. Perkins, did he go? Yes, he did. 2 strikes. 2 strikes, 1 out. Cardinals looking to minimize the damage. Brewers looking to expand on their lead. That is low. So an even count now, 2-2. Hey, it's Baseball Road Tripper in the house. What is up? Have I dried out from last weekend? Yes.
we almost got to a fifth stadium, but Navy game got rained out. So a lot of rain last weekend, and in the Philly, Baltimore, Delaware, whatever area. But yeah, Baseball Road Trooper was hanging out with us for 2 of those games. Had a fun time with him when he was in Philly. Hope all is well up in the Twin Cities. 2 outs, man on second. Bryce Turang up, looking to drive the man scoring position in. Trevor McGill looks ready to go for the 9th when he would come in to close the game. Pitch to Turang, fouled off. It was close. Almost had a homer. He's batting .406 this season with RISP. That's 10th in the league with 2 homers and a 1,200 OPS. This is insane. Surprised that Blue didn't call that one a strike. He has been just completely awful tonight with his zone. Tomorrow, watch for the umpire scorecard and all things like all this stuff like that to come out about this game because he has missed so many calls. Pretty disappointing to see. 2-1 count now to Turang. Fernandez, this will be his 18th pitch. And that is ball 3. Yeah, I mean, the Brewers really needed Robert Gasser, especially with all these injuries to the pitching staff. I think Gasser is a absolute beast. And yes. Oh, is he safe or out? Oh, out. Okay. End of the 8th. BA Gasser is a great name when it comes to promotions as well. On the other side, we'll talk about that and more. But until then, probably the last break of the game. So let's see, what song do we want to use? Let's go through and see what we got here. We'll use let's go Mom's Gumbo by Will Harrison right here on Sorgi Stories.
And we are back here in Milwaukee as we have made it to the ninth inning. The Brewers 3 outs away from a series win. Trevor McGill on the mound. He's got a 1.04 ERA, 3 for 3 saves in save opportunities. And we start off with a fly out from Mason Wynn to Jake Bowers. You can go to MLB.com/POTG to vote on the player of the game. My vote goes to Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 3 with a homer, a walk, 3 RBIs, and a plus 54% win probability added. He gets mine. 1-0 count to Brendan Donovan with 1 out here. So top of the order up now for St. Louis. Cards looking to stay alive here, make it to the 10th. If they can, it'll take a few runs to do that, but it's possible. That is for sure. It is very possible to do so. But Donovan's going to hit one sky high. Ortiz is under it. And he makes the catch. 2 outs now. And the Cards' last hope is... Who is this guy? Let's find out. Because I don't know who that is. It is Lars Nootbaar. Okay. I saw the back of the jersey and I couldn't figure it out. But I know the name. As I was talking about, played for Team Japan. Pretty good baseball player. 2 for 4 today. 2 outs. Nootbaar. Checks a swing, but it's a strike anyway. And the pitch, 0-2. Brewers 1 strike away from victory here in Milwaukee. The crowd on their feet. 0-2, 2 outs in the 9th. The pitch, fouled off. Time is 10 o'clock, so we've officially reached a 2-hour and 40-minute game. Again, it's 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Mountain, 7 Central. And the pitch, foul off again. Nootbaar staying alive here. And they'll do it again. 0-2, 2 out. And a low pitch. 1-2 now to Nootbaar. McGill's ready. The pitch. Low and inside. Even count now, 2-2. And what scares me is Paul Goldschmidt's on back. And I know he hasn't had the best year. But Paul Goldschmidt is Paul Goldschmidt. Pitch. Grounder to short. Adames has it. The throw. Doesn't do it. Which means the game ain't over quite yet. Man on for Goldschmidt. 2 outs. For, as I said, Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 4 on the day. Yeah, right? Like, I was like, oh, yeah, we got this. And then Nootbaar is kind of quick. That also doesn't help anything. 1-0 to Goldie. And he just takes that.
How do you take that pitch? Off speed, you can hit that to Mars, man. I'll take that, but I don't see how you can look at that pitch. Goldie drives one down the line. Now it's going to be first and third. Or no, first and second. Okay. So now there is one guy in scoring position. 2 outs. Goldschmidt was just able to knock one right over Hoskins' head. Reese almost had it. Couldn't quite get there. Perfectly hit ball by Paul Goldschmidt. 2 outs for Nolan Arenado. Two outs. McGill with 14 pitches. 2 on. Let's see what happens here in St. Louis. Pitch. Ball outside. That one's inside. 2-0 now. So 2-0, 2 out, 2 on. In the 9th. McGill, the pitch. That is way high. So now 3 out Arenado. 2 outs. Top of the 9th. 17 pitches for McGill. Guys on first and second. The pitch. Strike 1. If you're Arenado there, how do you not? You always swing on 3-0. Always. Don't take that. It's a free pitch. It's like a free play in football, except, technically you could get out, but you get what I'm saying. Arenado sends one to left. Churio has it. The Brewers win. You can cue Hall and Oates because the Brew Crew take the series at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 8th straight win versus the Cardinals. Your final, it's the Brewers 5. It's the Cards 3. Cards with 12 hits, but only 3 runs. A lot of guys left in scoring position. For the Brewers, it's 5 runs on 6 hits. Both teams with no errors. The win goes to Milner, the save to McGill, and the loss to Kittredge. He is 0 for 2 on the year. This is McGill's 4th save, and Milner 1-0. Your prize baseball road tripper is, I guess, I don't know. I don't know your prize is. We'll have to figure that out. Go Crew and Julian saying, let's go. Hey, let's go Phils, too. Big win for the Phils today in Miami. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Also, Philly sports fans, the Union fall to Orlando City 3-2. So that sucks. But appreciate y'all being here. Like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell. Ding, ding, ding. Linktree.com/Sorgi Stories for all of our social media. Appreciate you all watching. And have an awesome night.